I think it must be the Dubna. I think it's Dubna Magid says this. He said there was a king, and the king says to his faithful servant, he says, "Do me a favor, take this message and go to a distant land, and I want you to hand deliver this message to this king in a distant land. I want you to hand deliver it. No one else may do it but you. I also have one more rule, and you must follow this rule. You may not take off your shirt on the entire journey. Your shirt must stay on." Okay, that's what the king wants. So he takes the letter and he's traveling, and it's a very long journey. It's a weeks long. This is in the olden days, before the cars, before the trains, and he's on the journey. And then in the middle of the journey, he stops at a hotel and he sees these two guys, and they're looking at him from a distance and they're laughing. And he overhears them saying, "Oh, he looks like one of the officers of the king, and he's dressed in the uniform, but he's so scrawny. He's like a wimp. Why would the king have such a wimpy officer?" And one of them says to the other, "This guy, I bet he's got no hair on his chest. He's like such a wimpy guy." So this officer, he takes offense to that. He says, "Well, I'll have you know I've got plenty of hair on my chest. I'm a very brave warrior." And they said, "Yeah, prove it. Take off your shirt." And he says, "I can't do that." "Ah, you see? Take off your shirt. Can't do that. Sorry." And then one of them says to the other, "You know what? I would bet this guy 1,000 gold pieces that he doesn't have one hair on his chest. 1,000 gold pieces." The servant goes, takes off his shirt, and they give him 1,000 gold pieces. He comes back, he delivers the letter to the other king, comes back, says to the king, "My mission is accomplished." He says, "Did you hand it to the king?" "Yes, I did." "One question. Did you take off your shirt?" Yes, but. What do you mean, yes, but? "I did, but here's the story. They offered me 1,000 gold pieces, and I thought, I don't need 1,000 gold pieces, but the king would enjoy 1,000 gold pieces for his treasury. So I'm giving it all to you." And the king's face gets red, and he's angry, he's furious. He says, "You idiot. You think you got me 1,000 gold pieces? I had a bet with that other king that his servants could not get my servant to disobey me. And we bet that he would not take off his shirt, that his servants could not get you to take off your shirt. I bet half my kingdom. You thought you got me 1,000 gold pieces. You lost me half my kingdom." Halacha, very often we think, okay, I know better. God, if he knew how lonely I felt or how much better I pray in synagogue, he would be okay with me driving. He would be okay with me. He knows how tired I am. He knows I'll be so grumpy I can miss Kriya Shema. He knows how hungry I am. I get very hangry, and therefore I'm going to stop and I'll buy something. I'm not sure if it's kosher. You don't know why each of these things are important. But one thing I can tell you, if it's important, then its details are important. The details are part of its importance. Very often, it is the detail itself that is the halacha. It's the detail that is the halacha.